Morning in Pimlico begins with hooves. Mara watches from a low wall as the village animals are let out: Zoe, goats, a single nervous horse, and the air fills with the ordinary chaos of the herd. Men shout, dogs circle. The animals ignore them all with the practiced contempt of livestock everywhere. It is loud and clumsy and entirely explainable. Mara almost relaxes. Then Anira steps into the yard and the noise drains out of it. She doesn't whistle or call. She simply walks among them, and the animals turn toward her like plants toward a window. The horse stops stamping. A knot of goats unties itself. Mara checks her watch, notes the time, and writes a single skeptical word: staged. But her eyes don't quite agree with her hand. She interviews the herder first. Dorja, 60 years in these fields. He describes a winter when a Zoe fell through ice and thrashed itself toward drowning. No rope. No man could reach it. The girl knelt at the edge and went still, he says, and the animal stopped fighting long enough to be saved. She didn't pull it out, he tells Mara. She just stopped its panic. A mother speaks next, baby on her hip. Her son, 4 years old, wandered toward the high pasture last spring where a sow yak guarded a new calf, the most dangerous animal in the valley. Anira reached him first. She stood between them and breathed, the mother says, slow, like sleeping. The yak watched and waited and let the child be carried away. Mara writes it down. She does not yet believe it. Not everyone is a believer. A trader passing through, all city skepticism and good boots, leans in to tell Mara the truth of it. The girl carries salt or grain or some scent the beasts crave. Animals are simple, he says. Feed them and they love you. Mara likes him immediately, the way you like a mirror. She writes his theory at the top of her list, underlined. So she tests it. She has Anira empty her pockets, change her coat, wash her hands in cold stream water until any scent of feed is gone. Then she sends her, empty-handed, into the pen with the nervous horse. Mara starts the recorder. The horse, wild-eyed and sweating, drops its head within a minute and breathes against the girl's chest. There is no salt. There is no grain. There is only the girl, being quiet. Mara replays the recording that night, frame by frame in her mind. She is looking for the cue, the hidden signal, the trained gesture, the thing she missed. She finds only stillness. The girl does less than anyone Mara has ever watched, and somehow the doing less is the whole event. It is, Mara thinks, the most boring footage she has ever found impossible to explain. The villagers keep circling back to the wolf. They lower their voices for it. It was hungry winter, they say, when wolves come close and men sleep with axes. The gray one came down the terraces in daylight, and the village armed itself, and Anira walked out the door before anyone could stop her. Here, the witnesses always pause. You should ask her, Doria says finally. But she won't say it was anything. Mara closes her notebook on a list of theories, each one neater than the truth. Salt, scent, training, coincidence, performance. They are good theories. They are the kind that win arguments. The only problem is the girl herself, who wins nothing, asks for nothing, and keeps doing the impossible as though it were chores. Tomorrow, Mara decides she will study Anira herself.